Hello there, everybody. I know I wanted to do this live earlier, but I just got the kids down, and so I know it's late on well, not too late, sorry. It's Saturday night, and I just wanted to come on real quick because some of you know that I did a kind of a launch thing tonight today. And for those who came out, I just wanted to say, hey, thanks for coming out. We had a great time. There was lots of laughs, lots of information about what I have been doing. Some of you have been seeing my posts on Facebook. And so I decided to come on tonight and kind of go live with you guys and tell you why I have become a believer about what I have been posting about. And I know some of you have messaged me and like, what are you talking about? What is this CBD stuff? What is the difference between hemp and marijuana? There's so many different things out there that people just don't understand. And I kind of want to tell you tonight why I became a believer in the CBD oil, not just the business, but the oil itself and what it has done for me. So let's rewind a little bit. My husband last year, probably about September, started talking to me about CBD, asking me things about it, obviously because he knows I'm always researching new and better things, or just kind of things that we put into our bodies and what helps us. And we both do not really like taking medication, Advil, Tylenol, NyQuil. We don't like taking drugs that make us feel different or make us feel weird. So we always research on things that what we should be putting into our bodies and that. Anyways, he, back in September, kind of brought it to my attention more and just kind of was talking about it. And I'm like, well, let me do some research. So I started doing some research, and he said, I was talking to him back and forth about things like that. And then he was mentioning a girl that he knew or heard through the grapevine that was selling it, and that I should probably, maybe get in touch with her about some more information. At this time, and he might not really appreciate me telling you this, but at this time, he was suffering through some things, back pain, what his main one was. And of course, the Tylenol, the Advil, everything he was putting in his body wasn't working for his back pain. He's up and down in gutters and everything. So that was one main reason why we started looking into it. The other reason was more for me. I suffer from anxiety big time. Some of you might know this, some of you might not know this, but I have anxiety to the point where at night I can't sleep, because when I lay down my head, all I can think about is what's happening tomorrow, what's happening next week, what do I need to be doing, why didn't I do the dishes, why didn't I vacuum? The list goes on and on about the things that I used to think about all the time. I'd even have to watch TV for 2 hours after the kids went to bed to shut this off. This is my worst enemy right here. Shut it off. I didn't like going into big groups, especially with people I didn't know, because I didn't know, one, how to maybe talk to them or what they were thinking of me or any of that. So the anxiety, I've had that for a while. This just didn't happen. The anxiety just didn't happen overnight. It's happened since I can remember high school. I'd always have to sleep with the TV on or a fan on or a noise or anything to stop this right here, this from thinking more and more and more. And obviously, kids and everything else down the road, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. So it has definitely something that I didn't want to start taking medication for. I have taken it in the past. Pretty much, I know a lot of you know that I'm in a program also, but when I stopped drinking, I stopped all of my anxiety meds. And I just think as I've gotten older, it has gotten worse. But I didn't want to go back on my anxiety meds. I didn't want to go back on my depression pills either. Yes, I do suffer from a mild depression. So I didn't want to go back on those because of how they made me feel. I wasn't myself. I didn't have energy. I wanted to lay in bed more. With 3 kids, a full-time mom, and the things that I do, I don't have time to lay in bed. I don't have time to do those things. And so I knew I did not want to go back on the medications that I was on. You also know that I am an avid workout. I work out maybe 3 to 4 times a week. And of course, yes, as I'm getting older, the joints are hurting. So those are some of the reasons why I started looking at a natural way, the CBD oil, because of what I was already researching and finding out, and what I was already liking and reading about of how it can help. So in November, I ordered my first bottle, and I think within 2 weeks of trying CBD, I was sleeping like a log. I was in bed by 10 o'clock, and you could ask my husband, that's not like me. I would be up until 12 or 1 and still go work out at 4 in the morning and still go to a full-time job. And I was so used to that, that was my sleep schedule, 4 to 5 hours of sleep, maybe, tops. And then you had 2, 3 kids into that, I was hardly ever getting any sleep. But that has really helped me. I have been taking a 750 milligram bottle of CBD. It is THC free. So I always will pass a drug test. I will always do those things. But anyways, that's what also really turned me on, is that the company that I am with offers a THC. You know exactly what you're getting. So that was one reason I chose who I am with now. Anyways, I don't want to get off my track of thought here, but why I did start the CBD and what happened when that first 2 weeks, I noticed that first thing is that I was sleeping better. I was in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I was sleeping a full 8 to 9 hours. It was amazing. I wasn't getting up. I wasn't feeling tired. When I would get up, I'd be like ready to go. Obviously, you know, when you get your sleep, it's great. I wasn't, and I'm still not, tossing and churning for an hour. I don't have to watch TV to go to bed. I can just go and lay down and go to bed. So that I love you guys. It is amazing how this has helped that. Now my anxiety. So I don't have that much anymore. I don't even know how to explain it. People at work have been asking me, like, why are you so quiet now? Why are you, whatever. You know what? I'm calm. I am calm. Nothing really irritates me anymore. Nothing really, like, gets me going. I am so calm as could be, which is amazing. I don't have 20 things running through my head. Not really much makes me mad anymore, because I'm just like, whatever. I wasn't like that. Things would, even the littlest things at home with my kids would make me mad, would make me like yell at them for no reason. My husband would be like, shh, don't yell at them. And I'm just like, I'm not yelling. My voice is loud. I was yelling. Not even at the kids, at him. And then I'd be mad at me because I was yelling at everybody, just because I was so anxious. I was so much going on. Now that I've been taking CBD since early December, we don't have that anymore. If I am yelling, it's because I'm angry, but I am as calm as could be. I am not having the depression that I had anymore, because depression does sink in at times, especially when you have a high anxiety level. And so I don't have those anymore. That is like non-existent. The anxiety, it's amazing. And I can tell when I don't kind of take my CBD, because my anxiety, or it's just kind of like, oh, something's not right. I'm not that calm feeling that I was feeling. And so that's one great thing about this product, is that it brings, or not the product, but the CBD brings on these things. So you guys know I'm an avid workouter. I do, I don't want to say CrossFit, but I do a workout almost every day for about an hour. I do heavy lifting, cardio, you name it, I'm doing it. I'm pushing 40. So of course my knees definitely are used to kill me. I shouldn't say are killing me anymore, because they're not. CBD has helped with my muscle recovery. It has helped with my aches and pains from working out to any of that. It's like it's non-existent. I could probably do a 2 to 3 hour workout now instead of my 1 hour, or even at a half an hour. I'm like, oh my God, my knees, I can't do it anymore. I don't have those pains anymore of what I had then too. So that has helped me also. Sorry, my husband's right over there. Anyways, that has helped me also with the muscle recovery. Just this week, I had a little incident where I dropped a weight on my ankle, kind of bruised a little bit, but I just rubbed some CBD oil on it, and the pain didn't hurt me, and the bruise didn't come. So it's amazing what it can do for your aches and your pains then too. Even if you're not an avid workout person, but you have your aches and pains, it definitely helps with that. I don't have those aches and pains anymore. And that was the other thing that really sold me on those pains went away. It is a great thing, you guys. It's not just for somebody who is sick, because I'm hardly, sick all the time, but we all suffer from something. And this has definitely helped me suffer from the things that I was suffering from, but it's had helped me get better. I don't have to worry about getting on, CrossFit. I'll join CrossFit. I thought about it, Liz. But going back to my doctor, for the last year, I've been thinking about going back and getting on anxiety meds and that, because I knew it was getting out of hand. I knew I needed sleep, but I didn't like the effect that I was getting then either from it. And so I'm grateful that I have found CBD. I'm grateful that I take it every day, and what it has done for me. I am not like I was not even 4 months, December, 3 months ago. Totally different on how I feel, how my mind is thinking, how my mind can just shut off. It also helps regulate you. My husband might be mad about this, but this is the one thing that's helped him. He would be constipated for like 4 or 5 days and not poop at all. And so this has helped him so that he is pretty much pooping every other day. And it's helped him with his constipation that he had too. So sorry, hon, I had to give that little story there. But like I said, even his back pain, he doesn't have the back pain that he had before of just what he had. And he has a hard labor job, and especially even right now, moving snow and shoveling and that, this has definitely helped him with that then too. And so it's just amazing what it can do. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter if you're sick, doesn't matter any of that. It can definitely, I believe that it can definitely help whoever you are, whether, like I said, even anxiety. The other big thing that I've noticed, and that my husband has noticed, is our inflammation. Your body's so full of inflammation, which can also then cause all of these things that we have. CBD can help with the inflammation, and that's where people then also see results. And I have a feeling that's where my results have come in, because my body's not inflamed anymore then too. So like I said, whatever you might be dealing with, I don't know, ask me, you guys. I'm not saying it's a cure for everything, because it's not a cure, but it definitely can help you. It can definitely help with maybe the pains that you're going through, the anxiety that you're going through. Sleep. Sleep was the biggest thing for me. I noticed that within like the first 2 weeks of how much sleep I was getting and how good of sleep I was getting. Matt came home last night at 3 a.m., I guess, from shoveling snow. Usually I would wake up and then I'd never go back to sleep. I had no clue what time he got home. So I don't even hear those things anymore. So when I say sleep, it's not just like, oh, I get a sleep hour here, an extra hour. You're actually sleeping, and it's a hard sleep. Little things that used to wake me up don't wake me up. The things that I used to do to have to go, I don't have to do anymore. I don't toss and turn for 2 hours. I don't do those things. And then that's what's really has sold me on taking the CBD. And so that's why I am such a believer. That's why I love to educate people on it. That's why you're seeing all those posts that you're seeing. I am a true believer in the CBD hemp industry, of what it can do for people. It's just not this thing that's going to pop up and go away tomorrow. It's going to stay here, and it's going to help a lot of people. And you would be surprised who might already be on it, and you just don't know it because it's not the thing to talk about. But I am definitely a firm believer in what I've been taking, what I have been posting, and the things that it can do and provide for you if you allow it to. So if you have any questions and you don't want to post them on Facebook, that's fine. Message me. What I'm going to do right now is give you a little, maybe just something to share with others. If you share my story on your page for the next 24 hours and you haven't had a sample or you haven't had CBD before, or maybe you do and you don't like what you've been trying, because you need to be aware of what you are putting in your body. The CBD that I have been using is only 2 ingredients, so it is the purest one that's out there. There are some that are out there that are full of 13 ingredients, things that you don't need. So that's the other things that you need to be very, very careful in what you're putting in your body. And that's where I have researched it pretty much for you and for me of what goes in my body. I don't need olive oil. I don't need MCT oil. I don't need grapeseed oil. I don't need monk fruit. I get those all off my keto diet. I don't need it in an oil that then I am never really getting the full effect of the CBD. So be cautious. If you're already taking that, show me a picture of what you're taking. Let's compare, it'd be really interesting to know, because I get some people that say CBD isn't working for me. And then I'm like, well, what's in it? So then they show me a picture and I'm like, might be why. You don't need those fillers. You don't need those things, extra things that might be in there. So it'd be nice just to compare it. But anyways, let's get back. So if you share my story on your page in the next 24 hours, and then you can just comment shared, I will then put your name into a drawing for a free sample of CBD. It's a 14-day sample oil. It is THC free, so you don't need to worry about any of that. But it also then has not only 2 samples of the oil itself, but a relief cream, which is amazing, and then a face cream and a moisturizer. All products are amazing. But this is a value of $40, you guys, and I will give it to you for free if you just share this on your page then too. If you know anybody suffering or you want to help anybody then too, friend me, let me know. I'm more than happy to help other people out. You guys, this is something that you don't want to pass up, especially if you are suffering from many things. Like I said, it's not a cure. It's not a cure, but it will definitely help of what you might be going through. I know it's really helped me within such 3 months. It's just amazing. And every day it gets better and better. Every day it gets better. And the other thing is that you don't need to take a lot of this. A bottle has lasted me almost 3 months right now. And that's me taking it and my husband taking it. So you don't need to take a lot to get the effects of it then either. And it's just amazing what it can do. So that's why I am a believer. This is my story. I had to talk myself into doing this and tell myself not to cry, because not everybody knew that I had anxiety. Not everybody knows I have depression. Those are some things that no one wants to talk about. And so I just also want to let you know, if you do message me, I'm not telling the world your story. I'm not telling anybody what has happened with you. I'm not going to tell anybody that you've bought from me, or I shouldn't say bought from me, but that you've messaged me about it. Your secret's my secret. And so just know that, because I know it's a thing that some people don't want to talk about, that they're suffering from anything at all, because who wants to do that? So just know that I'm here for you no matter what, or if you are just wanting to know more, even if you just want to know what CBD is, what is it? Because it is the hottest thing right now. This is the thing people are talking about. It was just on Dr. Oz yesterday. I heard Martha Stewart's going to come up with her own CBD. You're going to see it popping up everywhere. So make sure you know what you're putting in your body, because there are things out there that contain lead, that contain alcohol, things that aren't safe for you. So just know what you're doing to your body then too. So I don't want to take any more of your time. I already talked longer than I wanted to, but share it, message me if you have any questions at all. Let me know. I am here for you guys. If you're I'm going to turn it off, but you watch it, hit replay or message me a replay button in there, or comment me replay if you're just replaying it. For those that are watching it, thanks for watching. I'm going to try and do a live every week, you guys, and let you guys just be more informed of CBD and hemp and that, and just to educate you guys on what it is more, because there is so much out there and people just get it wrong. So thanks, you guys. Have a great night. Enjoy your weekend. Love to hear from you if you got any questions. Bye.